Yo, I gotta tell you about this new app that promotes Black group economics. Did you know of the $1.8 trillion that is spent annually by Black communities in North America? Only 2% of this wealth stays within our community. Our money stays in our community for only 6 hours, compared to our Jewish, white, and Asian counterparts at 30 days. BLAC Network is here to change that. We really need to support this. See you in the BLAC Network.
16-year-old Jasiah Weblong has been missing. The RCMP has just stepped in, calling his disappearance suspicious. That means something's not adding up.
Shayna McCullough, the founder of grassroots movement Find Ontario Missing Boys, speaking on behalf of the family of missing 16-year-old Jasiah Weblong.
He's been missing since March 27th, 2025. He left home and he was caught on video surveillance leaving home when his mother had actually left for work that day. Her son was there when she left, and when she came home, he was gone.
According to Peel Regional Police, Jasiah's mother had made contact with her son over social media when he initially left, but all communication has since ended in May, a month after his 16th birthday.
We've since learned that he's somewhere in the province of Saskatchewan, and we've been working with the Mounties at both the Pelican Narrows detachment and as well as the Swift Current detachment. And we've kind of learned that he's in and about that area.
On September 5th, Saskatchewan RCMP declared the teen's disappearance as suspicious and says that the province's RCMP Major Crimes Unit has taken over the investigation.
I was just mind blown because it's so far from Brampton. How does a 15-year-old boy get out there without a cell phone, with no ID, with just a duffel bag, essentially, is what he had?
It's not uncommon, per se, when we see teenagers now that are outside of the home, trying to avoid, being in the household structure. There could be a whole multitude of reasons for that.
And McCullough says while no two cases are the same, she's noticed an insidious pattern of many missing youth being recovered in areas she calls the red zones.
Which is Aurelia, Niagara, Sarnia, Sudbury, London. These are the places that essentially these boys are being transported to.
In many cases, she says youth are being manipulated into organized crime and promised large sums of money in exchange for a few weeks of service.
It really is human trafficking when a child who is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years old is groomed, lured, given gifts, and told that their parents won't notice that they're gone. There's a form of brainwashing and manipulation that's taking place, and quite often it happens over years.
And if you've been paying attention, you know this ain't new. Black teens are going missing in Ontario, and the silence is louder than the search. Let's talk numbers. Last year alone, over 200 youth were reported missing in Toronto. More than half were Black. And while most were found, some never came home. But the real story: Canada doesn't even collect proper race-based data on missing persons. So officially, our children don't even exist in the stats. That's how invisibility works. We get fewer Amber Alerts, less media coverage, and slower responses. Yet when a white teen goes missing, newsrooms light up like Christmas. Community advocates say too many of our kids are being lured, emotionally manipulated, into what's being called trap houses up north. They're promised love, protection, quick cash, and then cut off from their families. Like Shauna said, it starts with emotional manipulation. They prey on loneliness. They make these kids feel seen before taking their freedom. It's not just physical abduction, it's psychological grooming. And by the time parents realize what's happening, it's too late. So what do? We stop waiting for the system to save us. Because if we don't watch over our youth, no one will. We need our own alerts, our own neighborhood watch groups, our own social media amplifiers. We need to teach our kids how to recognize manipulation before it becomes control. And we need to demand real accountability from police who treat our missing teens like runaways instead of victims. Josiah Weblong's name should be known, just like any other missing teen. If you've seen him, if you know anything, speak up. And if you're part of this community, stay alert. Our kids are not disposable. Our silence won't save them. Because when one goes missing, we all disappear a little bit too.